Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition. Now, here's your host, Timothy Carter.
Thanks for joining me on the podcast. Today we're going to talk about why testimonials are important for online marketing. You know, helping leads feel comfortable with your brand and gaining their trust is a big part of successfully converting potential new customers. Although there is a plethora of ways to do this, strategically placing testimonials from previous customers is one highly effective way to do this. Many times, this is all a potential customer needs to get over the buying hump and actually make a purchase. But there are many more reasons why testimonials are important now and growing in importance in the online marketing realm for years to come. So let's discuss the other advantages of testimonials and how to utilize them in your marketing campaigns. Increases credibility and authority. You know, in a world where most industries have countless businesses competing for a piece of the pie, almost anyone can say that they're an expert in their field. When prospective customers have little information to go on, they don't really know who is authentic and who is merely a charlatan. That's where testimonials come in. By placing a quote from an actual customer who has direct experience with the business, it verifies the claim and lends an air of credibility. It's a simple and straightforward way to validate a business and can diminish skepticism substantially. When compared to a competitor without testimonials, this can give your business a sizable advantage. Explain specific benefits would be number 2. You know, when a potential customer is contemplating whether or not to buy a product or service, they're wondering how it will solve a problem or benefit them. Many times they will be swayed to make a purchase by simply seeing the package or photos of the product or service in action. Other times, they need a bit more convincing in order to take action. Testimonials are helpful because they provide an opportunity to state specific benefits from others who have experience with the product or service. If a business sells a product that relieves arthritis, it might include a testimonial from a customer stating, "This product eliminated my arthritis within a week." This would tell prospective customers about how the product improved their life in a highly specific manner. If they had any questions beforehand pertaining to the details, a testimonial would address them while providing direct proof that the product's claims are legitimate based on that testimonial. Number 3, offers unbiased evidence. It's only natural that a company will want to portray itself and its products and services in a positive light, clearly. As a result, consumers may be wary of a bias, which can lead to apprehension or distrust. One of the best ways to alleviate consumer doubts is to provide tangible evidence from an outside party who is unaffiliated with the company. By incorporating a statement from someone who has nothing to gain, but simply wants to provide their input stemming from a positive experience, it can be a powerful motivator that gets others to buy. Number 4, when you combine all of these previous advantages, it results in the biggest advantage of all, more conversions. According to Visual Website Optimizer, a case study by Wikijob, proved that A/B testing customer testimonials increased their sales by 34%. While it's unlikely that all businesses will experience this high of a sales increase, it shows that testimonials have an undeniable impact on consumers. Now that we know the advantages of this tactic, here are 3 ways to obtain testimonials. 1, create a submission form. This is probably the easiest way and can be done by just placing a form somewhere on your site. Typically, this will be located underneath the header or on the sidebar, so anyone with a positive experience can conveniently offer their feedback. Another way, send an autoresponder. Every time someone makes a purchase, you can follow up via an autoresponder email that asks for their input. This will automatically send consumers an email that gives them the opportunity to explain their experience. Picking a few of the top comments can provide you with some valuable testimonials. Number 3, contact repeat customers. If you notice that a particular customer has bought from your business multiple times, you can send them an email to thank them for their purchases and ask them for a brief testimonial. Obviously, they must have a relatively positive experience if they are repeat customers, so they can be potentially the perfect person to approach. Now, you've gotten those out. Here are some tips for implementing testimonials into your marketing campaign. Number 1, first and foremost, be compliant with the law. You want to ensure that you're acting within the law and not doing anything that would be considered unethical. There was a post from the U.S. Small Business Administration that will provide guidance and keep your testimonies on the up and up. And I'll have a link to that in the show notes. Some things that they mention include getting written permission, following the truth in advertising guidelines and not misleading consumers, and never for any reason create your own testimonials or alter their content. If it doesn't summarize all the information you want to convey, it's best to use another testimonial instead. Number 2 would be get plenty of information. Whenever someone agrees to provide a testimonial, you should extract additional information to go along with it if possible. It's really helpful to get a professional looking picture of the person who gave the testimonial, as this also helps establish its legitimacy. While a basic text quote is still helpful, including an image is ideal. Also, listing a person's geographic location and or company name and position is smart too. According to Entrepreneur, a good testimonial quote is from someone your audience can relate to. You want your visitors to see your product helped someone just like them. Make sure your testimonials come from someone with whom your target market can identify with. The next one would be specificity. Say that 10 times fast. As mentioned before, it's important to be specific. Whenever using a testimonial, never be vague or leave any of the consumer's questions unanswered. If you receive a comment that's somewhat ambiguous, go ahead and ask the person to clarify so consumers will understand exactly how they will benefit from buying your product or service. And let's wrap this up. The last tip would be placement. Once you've obtained a few quality testimonials, it's important to put them in the right place to get them in front of the maximum amount of consumers. One of the best places to start is the sidebar of your website. Inserting 2 or 3 quality quick testimonials here should help build trust with consumers as they scroll down your site. Since these will be visible from every page on your site, this can boost exposure in a hurry. Another option involves creating an entire page of testimonials. This can be done by creating a category next to the other navigational pages underneath the header of your website. With this strategy, you can place as many as you want so consumers can read through a variety of testimonials from numerous previous customers. If there was any doubt about a product or service, this should reduce or eliminate it. Also, it's inserting some top testimonials within a landing page is also smart. As visitors read through your sales copy, these testimonials will reinforce your claims and present tangible proof that your company is legitimate. In addition, any relevant spaces within social media profiles can be beneficial as well, whether it's on a Facebook fan page or, on an Instagram post, even Twitter. Providing followers with some key testimonials should raise interest. This should get more people to visit your primary website and get them to think seriously about making a purchase. And that's it for today's episode. If you have any questions or problems with your on-site SEO and or marketing and or acquiring new testimonials, come on over to SEO.co and schedule a time to have a free consultation. Learn how we can help you scale your ability to outwrite and outrank your competition.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.